family, friends, and honored guests, on behalf of the Shelby County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Joshua Matthews, the faculty and staff of Martha Layne Collins High School, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 2025. I would like to thank you for joining us as we honor this remarkable group as they take a monumental step towards their future. I also want to take a quick minute to welcome our Spanish-speaking families. The remainder of our ceremony will be in English, but I want to make sure that everyone feels welcome and that they know that they are a part of our graduation and our community. Quiero dar un bienvenido a todos los invitados aquí de hablar español. Quiero agradecerles por confiar con nosotros la educación de sus niños. También quiero decirles gracias por su apoyo en estos años formativos. El resto de la ceremonia se presenta en inglés, pero quiero que se sepa que ha sido un placer hacer un papel en la vida de sus niños y va a ser un honor darles el diploma hoy. All right. Hey, I learned that in school. Leading our graduates into the commencement ceremony is a very special group of educators. The teachers at Martha Layne Collins High School spend countless hours planning and implementing instruction, learning new strategies and skills in our professional learning sessions, and most importantly, caring about our students. Joining them are members of our classified staff who take on the many tasks required to make our school run effectively. All of these individuals do what they do because they care about kids, your kids, and we are grateful for their commitment. It is my honor to welcome to the floor the faculty and staff of Martha Layne Collins High School. All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you the Martha Layne Collins High School class of 2025. Tomorrow we will celebrate Memorial Day across our great nation, and it is right and just that we remember those brave men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice defending our right to live in this great country. At this time, I ask our graduates and guests to rise and remain standing as we welcome to the risers our choir seniors who will sing the national anthem. Following the anthem, please remain standing while they sing our state song, My Old Kentucky Home. Thank you, Ms. McCarty. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Carmen Parker, and I was fortunate to serve as a student board representative for Collins High School this year. On this stage today are those board members that I had the privilege of serving alongside who dedicate so much of their lives in service to our school district. They are School Board Chairperson Joanna Frills, Vice Chair Andrew Klein, and board members Ms. Sonia Blackburn, Ms. Brenda Jackson, and Ms. Sarah Reed. Seated with them is Ms. Jill Tingle, Assistant Superintendent of Operations, and Dr. Adam Hicks, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessments. Fellow seniors, as we prepare to walk across the stage as graduates of Martha Lane Collins High School, it is important that we remember that none of us made this journey alone. We had great teachers and important school support staff like bus drivers, food service workers, custodians, coaches, office staff, school nurses. We had each other. We had our family and close friends, many of whom are celebrating with us right now. Class of 25, please join me in celebrating those individuals who helped us get to where we are today. Also seated on the stage are members of the Martha Lane Collins High School administrative team. This group of dedicated individuals collaborated to provide guidance and leadership in our school. They are Principal Mr. Nate Jepson, Assistant Principals Ms. Natalie Brindley, Ms. Kim Cantu, and Mr. Joshua Gibson, and counselors Mr. Christopher Collins, Ms. Melissa Midkiff, and Mr. Sean Rayleigh. And again, thank you so much for this honor, Class of 25.
Good afternoon. I'm Emma Bridge, Senior Class Treasurer. The senior class of 2025 would like to thank the teachers of MLCHS for ensuring their growth both socially and intellectually over the past 4 years. Given the many teachers who have worked tirelessly to prepare them for life after high school, selecting one recipient of the Silver Sword Award was challenging. The teachers chosen to receive the award this year have had an extraordinary impact on the lives and hearts of the class of 25. The Silver Sword is a great honor because it is a student-selected award. The faculty member who receives this award is given a commemorative plaque and enters the company of past Silver Sword Award recipients. The class of 25 has selected Miss Alexis Tickle as this year's winner.
Hi. I'm truly honored. Thank you, class of 2025. Being voted for Silver Sword means more to me than I can express. I've had the unique privilege of teaching many of you since middle school, right at the start of a time none of us could have predicted. We navigated Zoom calls, math lessons in pajamas, and uncertainty together. Then we moved into high school side by side, and I watched you grow, not just as students, but as people with strength, humor, and resilience. Teaching you has been one of my greatest joys of my career. You've taught me just as much as I've taught you, and I'll always remember our journey, not just for the math, but for the moments in between. Thank you for this incredible honor. I'm so proud of you, and I cannot wait to see what you do next. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Tickle. This particular class has dealt with their fair share of heartache and loss of loved ones. Several among you have lost a parent, grandparent, other relative, or a friend, and it can, for those reasons, be difficult today. I've been impressed with how this group and their loved ones have supported one another through tragedy and moved forward. And I ask at this time that we have a moment of silence to honor those that loved and supported you, but whose lives were cut short. Thank you. We'll try to brighten things up a little bit as we begin our series of student speeches this afternoon with opening remarks from a remarkable young man who has represented everything that we could ask for as he put in a ton of hard work to try to create fun memories for this group. Please welcome to the stage Senior Class President Salvador Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. Jepson, for the wonderful introduction. Wow. For the past month, it feels like everyone has asked me, hey, how's that speech coming? Or, are you nervous about that speech? And every time I told them something along the lines of, yeah, this speech is going to be great. I'm 100% ready. Well, now that I'm actually up here in front of all of you, I've never been more nervous in my life. I would try to picture all of y'all naked, but I think Mr. Denton is in the audience somewhere, so yeah. Let's not do that. A lot of y'all probably don't know me, but like Mr. Jepson said, my name is Salvador Rodriguez, and I've had the honor of being class president of these lovely graduates for the past 2 years. So first off, I just want to say thank you to everyone here. None of this would have been possible without your support, so let's give a big round of applause for that. Now, really quickly, I want to tell you a little bit about me. For the first 14 years of my life, I didn't have a place to truly call home. I moved a lot, from state to state, house to house, school to school. That was my life, until the end of 8th grade when I moved to Shelbyville. Now, you see, you'd think that starting high school in a brand new place, knowing literally no one, would have felt lonely. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely not. From day one, the students and teachers at Layne Collins welcomed me with open arms. Over these past 4 years, I built friendships and memories that I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. And that's just the kind of school Collins is. But now, we're graduating. And now that we're actually here, it's a bittersweet feeling. Sure, we won't be seeing each other in the parking lot every morning, but hey, at least we don't have to deal with all the horrible drivers that act like they got their license from Temu. Come on, you know who you are. DriveKY.gov exists. And as we watch our classmates walk the stage today, there's no doubt it'll be emotional. But that's not the point I want to make today. Today isn't about just saying goodbye. It's about saying hello to the future. Collins, class of 2025, I need you to leave here feeling inspired. As the most brilliant, creative, and let's be honest, best-looking class of all time, the world has not nearly seen enough of us yet. In the words of Franklin D. Roosevelt and a not insane Kanye West, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. You see, I believe that each one of us has the power to do something great. Some people wait for the opportunity, but those who achieve greatness, they create it. So please, take my words to heart. Go chase your dreams. Go start that business. Go launch that YouTube channel that you've been talking about since 6th grade. The point is, do it. And as I wrap up, I want to say one final goodbye to my incredible class. I won't lie, there were moments I felt exhausted, especially with how much time my vice president, Nathan, and I had to put in. But not once did I ever regret running for class president. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And to the next class president or anyone stepping in any leadership role, you can never make everyone happy, but you can damn well try. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations to the Martha Layne Collins class of 2025, and glory to God.
Good afternoon. I am Kim Cantu, Assistant Principal. We will now make a special recognition for those students who have joined the prestigious ACT 30 Plus Club for receiving a score of 30 or higher on the ACT College Entrance Exam. Those students earning this distinction are wearing a medal today in recognition of their achievement. I ask those students stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Our next group of seniors we wish to commend are graduating with the Latin title cum laude. These students have earned a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5 and are wearing a medal today in recognition of that achievement. I ask those students to be recognized, to stand and be recognized, please. Okay, you may be seated. Next, we will honor those individuals who have earned the title of magna cum laude, indicating a GPA of at least a 3.8 with a minimum of 2 college-level advanced placement courses or dual credit courses, along with a composite ACT score of 24 or higher. Those students are wearing a special medal today in recognition of that achievement. I ask those students to please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. The highest academic honor a student can achieve at Collins requires the student to attain a GPA of 4.1 or higher while taking at least 4 college-level advanced placement or dual credit courses and earning an ACT score of 26 or higher. These students have earned the title of summa cum laude and are wearing a medal given in recognition of that accomplishment. I ask those students to stand and be recognized. You may be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Josh Gibson, Assistant Principal. Martha Layne Collins High School has a robust advanced placement program, giving students the opportunity to take a variety of year-long AP courses in preparation for the subject's AP test. Students who pass these tests earn college credit. Collins is one of only 43 schools in Kentucky that is able to award the AP Capstone Diploma, which is granted to students who earn scores of 3 or higher in AP Seminar, AP Research, and on 4 additional AP exams. This year's class has 12 AP Capstone Diploma candidates. Would those students please stand to be recognized? You may be seated. At Collins, we are proud of our AP course offerings. Each year at our school, hundreds of students attempt rigorous college-level classes in a variety of subjects with the hope of passing an AP exam lasting over 3 hours and earning college credit. If you have earned college credit by passing an AP test, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Our students also have the opportunity to take college-level courses through our partnership with Jefferson Community and Technical College. Our students take JCTC courses at the Shelby campus, at Collins, or virtually. Because of a generous program sponsored by the college and our school board, our students are able to take these classes that count as dual credit for both high school and college for free. Because of this opportunity, the total savings to our students and families is over $1 million. If you have earned dual credit through JCTC or through your pathway, please stand now and be recognized. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, faculty, and friends. I'm Senator Aaron Reed, and it's an honor to stand before you tonight, not only as your senator, but as a retired Navy SEAL, to celebrate the Martha Layne Collins High School Class of 2025. Today is more than just a ceremony, it's a celebration of grit, perseverance, and a future filled with promise. This afternoon, I have the special privilege of honoring one of your own, one of our own, Robert Casame. Come on up to the stage. Robert Casame has been awarded a full Navy ROTC scholarship and will attend the University of Colorado at Boulder this fall. Robert's decision to pursue a commission as a United States naval officer is not only commendable, it's inspiring. He has chosen a path of service, discipline, and leadership at a time when our nation needs it most. Robert, you're not just investing in your own future, you're making an investment in the freedom and security of every American. That's why I'm proud to present you with the Senator's Defense of Freedom Award. Graduates, let Robert's example remind you of this. America remains the greatest nation on earth, but only if each generation chooses to protect it. Freedom is not inherited. It must be preserved. And that torch now passes to you. If we all make an effort to serve our nation, whether in uniform, through public service, or simply showing up for your community, we will all share in the never-ending fight to defend liberty. We will be united as patriots, bound by our shared love of country, and no force, foreign or domestic, will divide us. Not everyone is called to serve in the military, but everyone can serve their country in some way, whether through public service, community leadership, or simply living with integrity. We all have a part to play. If we all commit to serve something greater than ourselves, we remain united as patriots, defenders of liberty, guardians of what makes our nation exceptional, and keep America, that shining city on a hill. Congratulations, class of 2025. You've made your community proud. God bless you. God bless Kentucky, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
We have one student that had a very unique experience for her last 2 years of high school. Instead of spending her junior and senior years in a traditional high school setting, this student enrolled in the Craft Academy for Excellence in Science and Mathematics at Morehead State University. Craft is a residential program for bright, highly motivated Kentucky high school students who have demonstrated interest in pursuing advanced careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Taking courses offered by Morehead State, this student has already spent 2 years living on a college campus and has earned over 60 college credit hours. Would Emily Martin please stand to be recognized? You may be seated.
Good afternoon. I am Natalie Brindley, Assistant Principal. Every year, high schools across the country recognize the top students in the class with the opportunity to speak at their graduation. We continue that tradition today. Our next student speech will be given by the Martha Layne Collins High School salutatorian of the class of 2025. This young woman represents the dedication, persistence, and excellence that runs throughout this graduating class. Please join me in recognizing Kaylee Swallows.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kaylee Ray Swallows, and I'm honored to stand before you as the Class of 2025 salutatorian. It is important to take today to celebrate all of our accomplishments over the last 4 years and what lies ahead. Everyone before me has such a bright future to look forward to. If you know anything about me, you know I'm a very passionate person on all accounts. A passion for learning, a passion for film, a passion for music, and most importantly, a passion for those I love. I hope that all of you never lose a sense of devotion to follow who you are. This pride in yourself will lead you to become someone you are always proud of. Passion is what guides purpose and pride. High school has been the stepping stone in our coming-of-age story that has built us to be who we are. I am proud of all of the people who have surrounded me these past 4 years, and I will continue to be proud of all of us after today concludes. We have all made it here through hard work, determination, and perseverance. Take today to be proud of yourself and hopeful for your own future. To my family, I love you forever. I'm grateful for the person you have shaped me to become. To my teachers, thank you for teaching me dedication and honor. Your passion for teaching and loving all of us should never go unnoticed. To my friends, I could not have gotten through these years without you. It's hard for me to even stand up here without you. I will always cherish my time at Collins. Sorry. I truly cannot believe we are already graduating. Our time together has built meaning in the phrase, never take time for granted. We have all had our own stories to guide us here today. Take these past hardships and challenges and friendships and laughs and use them to fuel your future. I hope you never forget all you have learned in just 4 short years at Collins. Please, please embrace the changes ahead. I wish for all of you to take these memories and carry them with you for the rest of your lives. I can't wait to see who you all will become. I hope these years together never falter our hope in each other. We needed to support each other before we moved forward on our separate journeys. Our support of each other today was important before we take our separate ways. I'm so proud of all of you. I hope your passions never fail you. I'm so, so, so proud of you. Thank you so much.
The title Valedictorian is a coveted designation awarded to the student with the highest academic rank in the graduating class. Earning this title at Martha Layne Collins High School requires a consistent demonstration of intellectual talent, unparalleled commitment to academic success, and a competitive greatness. Today's final student speech will be from Martha Layne Collins High School's class of 2025, Valedictorian Noah Terry.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. I want to start by saying congratulations. not only for our individual success, but for our collective achievement. Last time I was in a cap and gown was during my preschool graduation. Little Noah had no clue that school had only just begun. He had no idea the friends he would make in the coming years and the infinite ways he would change. My preschool teacher, Miss Layne, used to tell me she wanted to put bricks on my head to stop me from growing, but no matter how many bricks she wanted to put on my head, I was unfortunately going to grow up. In the same way that it was impossible for our preschool selves to imagine this moment, our futures beyond this point are largely unknown. But that unknown did not stop us from reaching this point. In fact, many of the best moments in our years at school have been the ones we could have least predicted. So in a time where people are constantly asking us, what's next? I think it's important that we remember the steps that led to our current success, to being in this room. None of us had it planned out in excruciating detail. In this next chapter of our lives, an emphasis has been placed on having a plan. Whether it is in the workforce, military, or pursuing a further education, we all know where we are going once we turn our tassels. But I urge each of us to momentarily forget about the end goal. Regardless of our path to success, we will all eventually find what we were meant to do. A saying often repeated by my mother and me is, we're just the kind of people things work out for. I wouldn't consider myself an unusually lucky person, but what I do know is that I am able to recognize the good around me. I know that each person in this room will face challenges, both big and small, in the future. However, throughout my time in high school and life as a whole, I have learned that optimism is a choice. There's always a silver lining if you choose to look for it. Staring down the barrel of growing up, I think many of us have discovered that the most dependable aspect of our lives is each other. I can't imagine standing on this stage without the constant support from so many of you. A few weeks ago, I tried on a shirt I was given at the end of 5th grade. It had a giant 2025 on the back, a time that might as well have been hundreds of years in the future. It took some maneuvering, but eventually I was able to get it on. Looking in the mirror, I couldn't help but see my 5th grade self looking back at me, wondering when he became an adult and feeling jealous of the fact that he had his front teeth. But after staring at the tight sleeves and stretched neckline, I realized I would never fit into this shirt again. I can never go back to the kid who once danced around at field day and walked the halls of Simpsonville Elementary. It reminded me that some bells cannot be unrung. Much the same, we will never be seniors in high school after today. Although I, and I'm sure many of you, long to be the little kids we once were, there's something so amazing about the growth into the people we are now. So as we face the unknown of the future, I hope we outgrow these caps and gowns. I hope that we carry the best parts of ourselves on and leave the rest to grow into something that makes us stronger. As I look around this room, I see a class of people that are incredible, smart, kind, generous, and talented. I think that this year, more than any other, our classes come together. I genuinely see each of my classmates as friends, and getting the opportunity to connect with each of you has been one of the greatest honors of my life. The bonds we built within these past 4 years are ones I hope last a lifetime. A part of me wishes I could put bricks on each of your heads and let us stay the way we are a little while longer. But while I love the people that stand before me, I hope each of us are open to the inevitable change and whirlwind of choices before us that will turn us into people we couldn't previously imagine. If there is one thing I have learned throughout my time as a member of the class of 2025, however, it is that we are ready. Thank you.
At this time, I will invite our choir students, the risers, to sing a song entitled Go the Distance. Each of you has already left Collins High School for the last time, as a student anyway. Oh, we're having a moment, choir. Love you guys. You sounded great today. Their last song together. As I was saying, each of you has already left Collins for the last time as a student, and though I do firmly believe that we are stronger together than we can ever be apart, today we must part ways. This group will not likely be together again as a whole class, and that's okay. You guys are ready to go on to bigger and better things. I'd like to take a minute to show where you are headed as a group. So graduates, if you plan to join the military, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. If you plan to go directly into the workforce and start a career, please stand now and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. If you plan to continue your education in college or technical school, please stand now and be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. Regardless of what your next step is, I know that you are ready for it. I want to be clear that being ready does not mean that your next steps will be easy, for they should be challenging. But you have taken on challenges before, and you have no need to be afraid of more challenges in your future. This is a truly remarkable group. As a class, this group has earned over $4.25 million in scholarships towards further studies, and today they have fulfilled the mission of Martha Layne Collins High School, which is to graduate every student college and or career ready through positive collaboration, systems of support, and a commitment to excellence for all. They're going to make us proud. At this time, I would like to invite our superintendent, Dr. Joshua Matthews, to the podium for the conferring of diplomas.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to our graduates and congratulations to our families. Nothing great is ever accomplished in isolation, and this day is a celebration of not only our graduates but our families and our faculty and staff. So give yourself a big round of applause. You've done an excellent job. I also want to say that our band and our choir, unbelievable performances today. You were awesome. I really enjoyed that. They made me promise that I had to stay on script. So, Mr. Jepson, I am getting back on script now. And now, on behalf of the Shelby County Board of Education, I will confer diplomas to those students who have satisfactorily completed the coursework set forth by the faculty and staff of Martha Layne Collins High School. It is my pleasure to announce that these students have successfully achieved the academic standards established by the great Commonwealth of Kentucky and the Shelby County Board of Education, and they are life ready. Some have demonstrated readiness by meeting transition readiness benchmarks, while others have demonstrated readiness through special projects and experiences. As with all graduating classes, the class of 2025 will go in different directions. Some have certifications and are ready to join the workforce. Others will serve our country in the military, while others will continue their education at college or universities. Above all else, this group of outstanding young men and women have demonstrated the readiness skills necessary to be productive citizens and, above all else, serve others. Class of 2025, you have made your mark in defining what it means to be a Titan by leaving a legacy of leadership, service, and academic success. Thank you for blazing a path of hard work, dedication, commitment, and success in which others will follow. We will start the conferring of diplomas with a special group of young men who have a regional playoff baseball game in just a few hours. So we will be with you. Good luck, and we'll be thinking about you. Titan baseball players, will you please approach the stage?
Hey, before the graduates come across the stage, I have two requests for the audience. I'm not going to say hold your applause to the end. I get it. We're here to celebrate. But I ask that you keep your celebration short so that the next student that comes across, that their name deserves to be heard too. The other thing I ask is this. I know some of you all came with big families today, but I have some graduates here whose families are from far, far away, and they have hardly anybody here. So don't let a single one of these kids cross this stage today without some noise and some celebration. Counselors?
Nolan Jacob Faulkner, magna cum laude. Sean Colin King. Kyle Thomas McLaughlin, cum laude. Brady Christopher Morris, cum laude. Christopher Bradshaw Nethery, magna cum laude. Wyatt Allen Schaefer, summa cum laude. James Warren Sloan, summa cum laude. Trent Gregory Smith, magna cum laude. Jacob William Stover, summa cum laude. Elijah Jameson Ware. Alston James Whitworth, cum laude. Brady Lee Williams, cum laude. Quentin Scott Wooten, cum laude. Alexander Adams. Jocelyn Anai Alvarado Sigaran. Cesar Alejandro Alvarez, cum laude. Josmar Alvarez Ruiz. Zayden Baker. Wenner Jesus Barco Rodriguez. James Andrew Beats Jr. Kevin Francisco Bermudez Pineda, cum laude. Melchizedek Bermudez Hernandez. Bria Lee Blair, cum laude. Jacarius Desmond Bolin. Sawyer Layne Bolin, cum laude. Colton Vaughn Boyd, summa cum laude. David Michael Boyd. Anquan Brewer. Emma Elizabeth Bridge, cum laude. Lillian Kathleen Bullock, summa cum laude. Michelle Ann Burgess, magna cum laude. Callie Marie Burks Moore, cum laude. Stephen Burleson. Cameron Rashawn Busby. Elsie Madeline Button, magna cum laude. Yondel Cabral. Nathan Call. Nellie Grace Cannon. Jocelyn Elisa Cantu. Isabella Carrasco. Maria Jennifer Castro. Catherine Abigail Chan. Christian Miguel Chavez Garcia, cum laude, AP Capstone.
Zachary Landon Cummins. Maribel Chavez Sick. Liz Marie Charlene Chavez Vasquez. Jaden Grace Chesser, cum laude. Bryson Dwayne Chisholm. Zaira Adriana Ciprian Himon. Rayleigh Ann Clark. Johari Cobb, cum laude. Clayson Ponoku Alihi Coburn. John Clay Collier. Amaya Lynette Collins. Anthony Alexander Collins. Faith Isabella Rain Connor, cum laude. Avea Michelle Coons. Olivia Margot Catrice Cowles. Haley Lynn Coy. Damari Crowder. Brent Matthew Howard Davenport. Amari Javon Davis. Chase Anthony Delaney, summa cum laude, AP Capstone. Jack Andrew Delphin, magna cum laude. Oh. Christopher Julian Diaz. Jaden Michael Diaz, summa cum laude. Kyrie Elise Dickinson, cum laude. Alexandre Amari Dietz. Alyssa Lee Dixie. Preston Michael Dorr, summa cum laude. Rodrigo Alexander Dominguez. Connor Walter Dunham, magna cum laude. Jocelyn Carter Early, summa cum laude.
Juan Manuel Echeverria Murillo. Audrey Michelle Edwards. Takira Diane McElroy, cum laude. Lucas Elijah Edwards. Myra Elaine Edwards, magna cum laude. Adrian Matthew Egan. Caleb Giles Elkins. Hosanna Hope Elliott, cum laude. Robert Clay Allen Ellis III. Elizabeth Page England, cum laude. Leanne Reina Escobar. Danielle Espinoza Limones. Kathleen Grace Evans, cum laude. Mackenzie Elizabeth Evans. Madeline Taylor Farmer, cum laude. Alexia Ann Ferris, cum laude. Lizada Damarie Gabrielle Perez. Caitlin Ann Marie Gaddis, magna cum laude. Alize Daniela Garcia. Emma Addison Garner, summa cum laude. Shia Jazavier Lamel Gazaway. Esther Godoy Arana. Brian Wiesel Gomez Vasquez. Hannah Bell Goodlett, cum laude. Brandon Gudina. Emma Claire Guttermuth, cum laude. Rudy Eduardo Gutierrez Gutierrez. Julia Ann Hadsel, cum laude. Samuel James Hall. Hunter Hamilton, cum laude.
Zachary Allen Hamilton. Cole Mercer Harbin, cum laude. Olivia Clara Hardigree, AP Capstone, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Harris. Winston LeBron Harris. Lola Lee Oswald. Jocelyn Hernandez Zacharias, cum laude. Alejandro David Hernandez Chavez. Emily Jalissa Hernandez Gonzalez. Valeria Altair Hernandez Valentin. Jaden Alexander Hibbard. Jack Shearer Lingo, magna cum laude, AP Capstone. Matthew Scott Hogan, magna cum laude. Addison Kaylor Hughes. Riley Elizabeth Hyde. Lauren Isabel Jackson. Nathaniel Graham James, magna cum laude. Isaac Nathaniel Jepson, cum laude. Ethan Matthew Johnson. Danielle Nicole Jones, cum laude. Jayana Lee Jones. Carolina Juarez Quintero, cum laude. Trevor Wayne Kemper. Emma Lee Kendall, AP Capstone, magna cum laude. Leah Paige Kessinger, cum laude. Lindsay Taylor Keys, cum laude. Persephone Natalia Knight, summa cum laude. Alexis Elaine Kuhn, cum laude. Joshua Decker Lanehart, summa cum laude. Aiden James Lampkin, cum laude.
Avery Caroline Land, magna cum laude. DeBry Anthony Michael Larison, magna cum laude. Theron Richard Lavoy, cum laude. Stephen Michael Lawrence. Jariah Lynn Lay, cum laude. Julia Ann Leffler Osborne, cum laude. Jacob Alexander Lingay, cum laude. Ivy Dawn Linteni, cum laude. Dylan Thomas Lippincott. Cole Thomas Lonergan. Eliadne Ixoya Lopez. James Lopez Lopez. Noah Jasper Lyons, magna cum laude. Emily Faith Martin, cum laude. Jalen K. Martin, cum laude. Juan Guadalupe Martinez. Noel Martinez Allard. Regina Martinez Armenta, cum laude. Esmeralda Mateo Lucero. Kylie Grace May, magna cum laude. Tim McCarty. Nicholas Michael McCullough. Kinsey Reese McDaniel, cum laude. Jesse Lee McEldowney. Lucas Ray McIntosh. Gracie McKinley. Cameron McKinley, cum laude. Graham Thomas Mell, cum laude, AP Capstone. Elmer Amedio Mendoza Hernandez. Alexandra Miranda Ariano.
Cameron Mitchell. Theodore Mitchell. Nelly Vanessa Monteroso Linares. Regina Angelique Montes, cum laude. Christian Daniel Morales Perez. Elias Samuel Morales, cum laude. Brian Nava Bobadilla. Grace Maria Nelson, cum laude. Trenton Oshner. Draylon Ogden. Alex Overa Lopez, cum laude. Carlos Osorio Alvarez. Rosvin Alexander Palencia. Brian Palma. Jesus Emmanuel Panida. Carmen Ayana Herring Parker, cum laude. Joshua Emilio Perez. Vanessa Perez Perez, cum laude. Tanner Logan Peterson. Logan Ross Pierce. Racia Danette Plata Villa. Allison Mackenzie Price, cum laude. Haley Nicole Pulliam. Barbara Faye Bella Raby. Alondra Ramales, cum laude. Natalie Ramales. Kevin Ramos Gamez. Johnny Galindo Ramos Ramos. Kylie Elise Rankin, cum laude. Lucille Elizabeth Renda, summa cum laude.
Allie Grace Renfro, cum laude. Maggie Elizabeth Renfro, cum laude. Genoe Elizabeth Reyes Castillo. Ocean Shea Marita Robinson, magna cum laude. Josue Rodriguez Chavez. Mia Rodriguez Mencia. Salvador Rodriguez. Suseli Rodriguez Castro. Jocelyn Rosas Arriaga. Ruby Faye Rowe. David Mayick. Blair Nicole Sager, summa cum laude, AP Capstone. Lana Claire Sagasser, cum laude. Aspen Salazar. Eduardo Sanchez Sanchez. Isabella Jolie Sanford, magna cum laude. Romina Roman Santiago, cum laude. Adelaide Claire Sawyers. Nolan Andrew Schweitzer. Leela Isabella Sharp. Rowan Blaine Shelton. Kiana Noel Sickles. Nakaya Lynn Smith. Angel Sosa Estudio. Lily Faye Spalding. Nicholas Miller Spry, cum laude. Tayan Sage Stansfield, summa cum laude. Kendra Janae Stoner. Marcus Raymond Stoner. Kaylee Ray Swallows, summa cum laude, AP Capstone.
Connor Leah Sweeney, cum laude. Michael Dale Swigert. Asiel Tejeda. Evan Riley Tenney, cum laude. Noah Keller Terry, summa cum laude, AP Capstone. Garrett Michael Thompson, cum laude. Jeffrey Trejo Moreno. Claire Royal Turpin. Christopher Noé Toussaint. Amber Rose Vale. Ashley K. Vale. Ingerman Valdez Valdez. Hector Aaron Vargas, cum laude. Erwin Ivan Vasquez. Christopher Villa Acedo. Nicholas Welch. Terrence Wentworth, cum laude. Elijah Wentz, summa cum laude, AP Capstone. Isabella Ann White, cum laude. Mary Ryan Whitehouse. Trenton Lane Wiley, summa cum laude. Ariana Leigh Willoughby. Devon Ali Wilson. Mason Wood. Kevon Lamont Woodard. Haley Jordan Wooldridge. Yankai Yang, summa cum laude, AP Capstone. Anessa Marie Young, cum laude, AP Capstone. Savannah Lee Young. Jocelyn Santos Lopez.
Sierra Rain Klush. Lucy Jane Quinn. Hayden Sailor Watts, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Taylor Watts, cum laude. Diana Reyes Lazo. Case Jeffrey Boatwright. Mason Nathaniel Chatterton. Christian Javier Overa Lira. Brooke Emily Peterman, cum laude. William Stephen Perez Angel. Lindell Lee Shepard, Jr. Emily Noelia Perez Perez. Robert James Cosme, magna cum laude. Fanny Doblan Neva. Chelsea Hawkinsmith. Emmanuel Eseu Ramos Sorto. Christian Noe Guillen Umenzor. Zachary Wade Jones. Benjamin Mason Watts. Daniel Zarco Sosa. Alexis Edibaldo Ramos Ramos. Carla Lopez Lopez.
Yeah, let's give it up for our graduates. If you guys noticed any slightly awkward handshakes, it's because our 285 graduates, I got about 275 puzzle pieces. And if the 10 is correct, it's going to be our student section, or our seniors all together in the Titan Nation student section. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. And if you're like Pono and accidentally held onto it, just hand it to any teacher today, and that way it's a complete puzzle, because you know it's more fun if it's thanks. Hey, I want to take a quick minute to recognize the great accomplishment of some people that did not walk across the stage. We're giving them a little shout out today, but let's hear it for the parents right now. Parents, I'm one of you. I've got a graduate today, and I know that you guys put a lot of hard work into helping your babies get here too. And here they are, your babies are young men and women graduating from high school. Congratulations to all of you in this accomplishment. And also to the parents, I want to let you know that if you have felt in any way pushed away or been treated as if you don't know anything for the last 4 or 5 years, it's actually completely normal. Somewhere in early 20s, brain development and life experience and bills start to put things in perspective, and suddenly mom and dad start to know a lot more. I can tell you that my parents have gotten smarter every single year since I graduated from college, and they are often the first place that I turn to for wisdom. Parents, keep supporting your kids, whatever that may look like for you, but make sure that you leave them room to learn for themselves, for they are more than capable. To the graduates, people are going to ask you in about 5 minutes, how does it feel to be graduated from high school? And to be honest, it's like when they ask you when you turn 16 and 17 and 18, it pretty much feels like yesterday. Except that that piece of paper, it unlocks a lot of opportunity for you. Whatever that next step is. And whether you ever had any doubt, if you were just easy, high school was easy for you, or if it was a struggle right up until Friday for a few of you, I love you all and recognize that this is an accomplishment you should each be proud of. A lot of hard work and long days went into earning that diploma. Last point, class of 25, profile of a graduate. You all spoke about it in your senior defense. I want to encourage you to be a lifelong learner. And by now, hopefully you know how you learn best. And whether that's reading books or watching YouTube videos, I want you to learn continuously. Be a lifelong learner. Titans, go and make us proud. At this time, I'm going to ask Board Chairperson Mrs. Joanna Friels to join me at the podium. Come on up, Ms. Friels. I'm here. I'm going to say this, and then you say okay. Ms. Friels, please know that this class understands that they graduate with the expectation of becoming productive citizens in whatever community they reside. Further, they understand that they represent Martha Layne Collins High School and all of Shelby County in doing so.
Seniors, your final act as high school students will be a time-honored tradition. Together, you will move your tassel from right to left. And so, by the authority vested in me by the Kentucky Department of Education, I ask that you move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, seniors.
All right, seniors, reminder, in just a moment you will recess from the ceremony where you will meet your advisor backstage to pick up your specific diploma. I ask that as you make your way there, you do it like we always do, guys. Safe, respectful, responsible, and do it the Titan way. And then families, they can meet you out on the concourse and for all of the pictures and all of the hugs. Students, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you as high school graduates the class of 2025. Otherwise, it's a big, long, ugly line. They'll get there. Hey, Rayleigh, will you go make sure that it's open for them to walk out? Yeah. When we've gone the other way, the line backs up, and it's not really the end of the ceremony. I have never seen an appearance line. I don't know. I mean, I was about 8 minutes longer than expected. I'm going to give Aaron credit for 4 of those minutes, but yeah. Suddenly looked up, I was like, what's happening? Woo. Yeah. Yeah. Totally. good group.